Sorry, it's a little dirty. I just laid it down on the floor, but this is rubber right here. It's not going to let any air through for a good reason. It does not breathe well. Your body will be able to disperse heat through your skin that's exposed so much better than mine. Your body will act as a cooling machine much more efficient than mine. That also means that my heart rate will go higher than the average person's, which also means that I'm going to lose fluids at a faster rate than you. Like for every joint that I lose, there is a certain amount of effort that I have to apply to make up for it. That being said, I get one advantage more than you do. What it would mean to me to have accomplished running 6 of the major marathons on this planet, it's knowing that I did not tap out when things got hard. I am Cedric King. I'm a U.S. Army soldier, retired now, and I'm an endurance athlete. July 25th, 2012 started off just like any other day. We got a mission. We had to go and search for weapons caches. Taliban were using this village as almost like a prep before they attack. The mission started probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. We wanted to get earlier than they got up. But what was interesting was they put guards there. So it was like a little shootout right before we got into the building. It was a room just like the size of this room. I take a step to go toward the door and I hit the sweet spot. Wherever the bomb was, and it's not like in the movies where you step on something, you hear click. It's not like that. It's like trying to find a penny under the carpet of your house. Like you wouldn't be able to feel it even if you're barefoot, you wouldn't be able to feel it. And that's exactly what happened. I stepped on it. The interpreter was probably right here, and one of the soldiers, my soldiers was like right here, like the arm distance. I step on this thing and everything goes up in a cloud of smoke. I can see nobody. They can't see me. It's like smoke everywhere, dust everywhere, shrapnel everywhere. Shrapnel's running, like tore all my skin off. It was just a bad day. It was a bad day of the job. By the grace of God, I lived through the blast. It knocked me unconscious for about a second or two. And that's when this next chapter of my life starts. Like, what are you gonna do with the bad cards that life dealt you? Here's a bad card, here's a bad card, here's a bad card. Keep playing. This was a situation where I couldn't just muscle my way through it for the first time. You have to wait until your body heals. And that's a hard part because you have to wait. You have to be patient. Like the skin took forever. This is an open wound for so long. Just this scar right here was an open wound for so long. I thought it'd never heal. My fingernails had been blown off. And there's just like meat under there. It's just like skin under there. But it wouldn't heal fast enough. I just wanted to hurry up and get back to the way things used to be. Sometimes the way things used to be doesn't exist anymore. And I found out that the hard way. You have to have the guts enough to embrace the way things are right now. It doesn't mean you're quitting. It just means that you have to adapt. I come out of the coma probably August 2nd. My mom, my wife are in the room. And probably at least by August the 5th, 6th, we're talking about doing a 5K, right? Super driven people, but it's almost like you see the brochure of what the hotel and the resort is gonna look like versus getting there. It's a whole different ball game. You just lost your legs a week ago. You're gonna do a 5K. It was so audacious to say that. Ain't no shortcuts to that. You gotta do a whole lot of work. And a lot of that work is being embarrassed, falling down, getting back up again, tearing up every prosthetic that you have, re-injuring yourself. That's a lot of it. It's not just work, it's embarrassment. It's making mistakes, it's falling down, it's being deflated, it's thinking that it will never happen. We did it in my hometown. We did a 5K. All my classmates, everybody came out. It was a great day. But I was the last one to cross the finish line, so I thought I'd be faster. But I wasn't. It took forever, man. My mom was like, all right, you made it, you did it. I was like, wait, I think I got one more lap to go. I said, no, you did it, you're good. But yeah, 5Ks actually turned into a lot more. But that was the starting point, though.
Troops with the Massachusetts National Guard were among the first on the scene after 2 powerful bombs exploded yesterday near the finish line of the Boston Marathon.
The day of the bombing, I was actually preparing for the 5K. The back of the amputee workout gym, there's a TV, and I'm seeing the wreckage of what happened at the marathon. And I say a quick prayer. I say, Lord, I hope one day I could be able to help these people out there. I had just gotten through an experience of bombing. And wow, my experience could probably help a lot of people there. And you've got to be careful what you pray for, because sometimes God will hear you and answer those prayers. And sure enough, 1 year later, I'm on the start line of the 2014 Boston Marathon. I'm there. This is unknown territory, man. I had never done this much distance on prosthetics. I had no idea the pain that it was going to be. I had no idea, like these hills in Newton. Why would somebody put hills at the end of the race? Are you crazy? What is wrong with you? Why would you put these hills at the end of the race? But that's why Boston is Boston. That was a total mind game right there. But the beauty of it was I had done something that I didn't even think I could do. You doing things that you're terrified of doing is a gift you give to yourself. That day, me crossing Boston Marathon finish line, that was a gift that I gave to myself that day. I think I have always been a confident person, but when I lost my legs and I lost part of my arm and I walked differently and I had the scars, part of that self-esteem started to deflate a little bit. And this was the first time where I didn't feel that way, where I did not like what I saw. And that took a lot out of me. But when I did that marathon, it was like a small sliver of what I used to feel. Like, it was the first time in such a long time where I finally felt like I was me again, man. Like I'm back. Maybe not the same, but I'm back. And that is what I got probably addicted to in the beginning. So the very next year, I come back and do Boston again. The day prior, I was at the Haynes Convention Center in Boston, and I see an exhibit. I see an exhibit for 6 cities. And I'm looking at this exhibit and I'm like, Tokyo, Berlin, Chicago, London, New York, and Boston, all of these medals. And I'm taking a picture beside each medal. I'm seeing the race directors, and I'm like, oh man, it'd be great. I would be great to do that one day. That was 10 years ago. Who would have ever thought that I'd go to Tokyo? Like, me? I came to Berlin 2021. At the time, I hadn't done Tokyo and hadn't done London yet. So this would have been my 4th of the 6. This race was a nightmare. It's so festive at the marathon finish line, but I rolled in there only to see that the finish line was no longer there. I had done the distance, but it didn't count on the official registry. And that was tough. This is one of those moments where it's not going to be easy. You're gonna have to go and do it again. Coming to Berlin and doing this last of the 6 is a great place to do it at. I love the city, but having to run 26 miles again, you've already done it. I will say it's not easy. That's just one of those things in life that you have to set goals. And they have to be goals that are audacious. They have to be goals that grow you into a bigger and better version of who you are. You gotta pick things that intimidate you a little bit. You gotta go and do things that you're afraid of and take a chance on yourself. So when you ask me, you say, hey, what does this mean to you? It is just another way of saying, bro, you don't have to panic when things get tough. It also gives me an opportunity to take the message that you don't have to tap out because things got tough for you. And I'm not advocating some sort of pain therapy. What I am saying is choose to do tough things so that the rest of your life could feel a little bit easier, rather than choosing easy things and the rest of your life being a little bit harder. It's just like, where do you want the pain at? You want to choose it, or you want life to choose it for you? I'm part of the community that says, I'm gonna wake up at strange hours all summer long and start running when nobody else is out on the trail, where it's people only running with headlamps on that blind you until the sun comes up. That's what I am a part of people that do tough things. It's very hard for you to give up hope when you just push yourself as far as you could go physically. When you finish, that sense of accomplishment, it carries over. It's very hard to say life isn't worth living when you just overcame the voice on the inside. That is probably, and I'm not a doctor, obviously, but physical health has a lot to do with how I feel in my mental battle. My mental battle score probably goes up exponentially when I win the physical battles. And it doesn't have to be a marathon every day, but you do need to get out there and do something that you don't feel like doing sometime every day. And I hope that whoever's listening to this, you will choose a difficult thing too. Yes, and as a measure of health, this helps out a lot. A healthier body will promote a healthier mind, which will promote a healthier life.
Years ago, while I'm seeing these 6 medals at the same time. Yes. I saw it on the flight over here. Like, man, 10 years ago. Yeah! Hold on, boy, you better get over here. Boy, you better get over here, boy. Backpack Jack.
You, though, inspire all of us, but each and every day, in this race especially, says so much about who you are and all the things that you do. So
why you always try to get me emotional, man? Come on, bro.
Anyone deserves a 6-star medal, brother. It's you.